Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher Cape Cod Woman. And today is a little talk about the 3 A's. Are you seeking attention? Are you seeking approval? And do you know your audience? Some of us have learned the hard way or come away confused and baffled when we are so excited about our new body, our weight loss, our new program, and we want to anybody in the audience that we think is listening to us. And it's kind of amusing. There's another word. I love my alliteration. There's another A word. So, I find that the Facebook blogs and some YouTube videos are a great way to get attention and approval. And it is also, another A word, is an appropriate audience, right? Because sometimes when, we read, or I read on the blogs and stuff that, somebody would go see their mother, or they'd go home, or they'd, go into work, or they'd see somebody they haven't seen for a long time, and nobody says anything. Where I work, nobody's even noticed my weight loss. And we're talking going down quite a few sizes. It's just kind of funny. So, as in other things in life, know your audience. If you're desperately seeking attention or approval, go onto one of the Weight Watcher blogs, or go to your meeting if you go to a live meeting. I don't. And just say, what you're celebrating that day, and you will get lots of attention and approval. And some people go there because they went to the wrong audience and they didn't get attention and approval, and so they bring that to the Facebook page and say, I went home and so know your audience. It's another layer of success, really. Some people are haters and they just don't want to acknowledge your success. And why is that? Well, we don't have to go to therapy for 97 years, to find out that some people are so miserable within themselves that they can't share in another's happiness or success or the weight loss or any goals that somebody has been trying to attain. Another A word. So, this little video is about knowing your audience, and sometimes being humble about the loss, because we've seen retreads here. We've seen people that have gone back out, stopped tracking, and they get results that I know I would get if I stopped tracking and I stopped going onto the blogs and I stopped planning my meals and I started letting the stuff infiltrate my daily diet. This is a lifestyle change. This isn't just until the wedding, the shower, post-baby. It isn't for all of those things. It is for a lifestyle change. And it is all consuming in the beginning, isn't it? It's like, oh my God, the food, the tracking, I'll never understand this. This is too much. And we slowly calm down. It takes a while. But just little Sarah suggestion, when you've had your successes, share them with an audience that understands, that's going to give you the attention that you want, that's going to know what you went through to get to where you were going. Just broadcasting it to anybody, it just, I don't know, it just, isn't that kind of skeevy, or, bragging to people at work or commenting on what they are still eating that, just a little while ago, you were first in line for. So know your audience. And sometimes it's great being 64. Let me just say that, because I've gotten to a place where I understand that I'm pleasing myself. This isn't so the world will say, hey, atta girl. This is so I can feel good inside. This thing feels good. It's calmer. It's content. I know that I've tracked. I know that I've weighed and measured. I know that I've packed it in my lunch for the day, or I've planned it for dinner. I'm safe. And I think that for me, the head part, getting safe with the head part, was one of the most important parts of joining Weight Watchers, and then all the tools. And for me, of course, it's the tracking, the weighing, the measuring, the water, and things like that. But I don't seek that outside approval, and it's also easier being 64 because I don't have to still compete. I don't feel the need to compete with and of course I was. When I was younger, that whole competition thing with other females, it can get pretty ugly, can't it? and doing it just to be noticed, the snazziest, shortest dress, the tightest thing, the whatever, the whatever, the whatever. And it's so great to leave that behind and know that my Weight Watcher journey began in my head with a decision to come here, and it stays in my head. It's not leaving my head. I'm not trying to fit into something that I can, get the attention and the approval that I admit I used to do from inappropriate sources, right? We all like a little catcall and stuff at certain points. And I'm kind of far away from that. It's nice being old and wrinkly. It is, and gray. So know your audience, Find a Facebook Weight Watcher blog that you'll get nice attention, and you can give other people some high fives, some props. And it really works out. And then, I've got all these new friends from doing these YouTube videos. They come on and they comment, and it helps me so much. And it's not for the glory. It's just to share what I have and what I've gained and what I've lost and what I've learned. I don't do this so people will say, "Oh, Sarah, I just love you." I mean, in the old days, that would have been nice, and it's nice now, don't get me wrong. It's just that the approval, the self-approval and love, and knowing that you're doing absolutely the best thing that you can do for yourself today. It's such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And so knowing your audience for attention and approval is what I want you to think about. Sometimes things are provocative, and I found myself, when somebody said something that I'm supposed to hear, I'm in a 12-step meeting, and so sometimes I hear what I'm supposed to be working on next in the most obscure, crazy place. Like here, reading what somebody says, for comments on YouTube, or reading something on the Facebook Weight Watcher sites. I'll hear just what I'm supposed to hear at just the right time. And I know that that's the next layer of my Weight Watcher lifestyle journey. And it's like, maybe I don't hear it when I'm watching the video, but the aha moment will come because the seed is kind of planted electronically through the social media. And it's like, wow, I understand what that person was meaning at that time. And it helps me on my journey. We never want to stop learning. We never want to stop gaining knowledge about our own bodies and then our own emotions. And, there's nothing worse than going to an empty well. And of course I've done that, but there's nothing more delightful than feeling good about yourself and knowing that, wow, I've done good. Sometimes I open up my refrigerator. I know this is crazy. I open up my refrigerator and I look in it and I say, wow, that is love. All those veggies, all those fruits, all the prepared things, the roasted things, the salad that's made for tonight, the lunch that's ready to be put into my bag to go to lunch, all those wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. It's almost like parenting yourself, isn't it? When you think about it, when you go onto the Weight Watchers program, and you begin to track and log and do little upgrades, like one of my food sponsors, I gave her some glass containers for a gift. And it's so much fun to do little upgrades from plastic to glass, and it's just like, I don't know, it just is quirky. I'm eccentric, it's weird. I just love it. And, you know, you're not going to tell the person that you work with, hey, you know, I've done this upgrade. Let them see it and say, hey, you know, when I gave her the glass containers and she opened them up at work, it's like even our director said, hey, those are pretty cool. Where did you get them? And if you're wondering where I did get my glass containers, I got them from Amazon. And they have all sherbet color tops. Oh, it's divine. So what are you doing for your own approval and your own attention? What are you doing? What's got your attention that's just for you? If others know it, it's bonus. It's wonderful. But what are you doing just for yourself? Just for yourself with your Weight Watchers journey and program. You know, are you upgrading to little glass containers? You know, have you treated yourself to an item of clothing that's wonderful, going to go the distance that you've never felt that you could A, fit into, B, deserved? What little things are you doing for your own self-love and approval? You know, is your fridge just, it could be posted online because it's so Weight Watcher friendly? Tell me, what are you doing for your own self-approval, your own self-attention? This has been Sarah, Weight Watcher Cape Cod woman. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the seeds planted, and I want to hear what you've done just for yourself today if nobody even notices. Have a wonderful day. Until the next time, bye-bye.